going to Mykonos together.
I don't think
We're spending some time
Mykonos.
in
I don't think I'm going to Mykonos. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch.
We're going to Mykonos this summer. We're going to party. We're going to club. We at the club and we go uns in Mykonos.
Mykonos. Mykonos.
That is exactly how we just said it.
Mykonos.
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 That's not what I said.
Mykonos.
Oh, God.
Like an asshole.
She's
Mykonos.
defensive.
Mykonos.
She's defensive.
Listen, have any of you seen Taken?
Yeah.
I'm just saying we gotta have our heads on swivels.
Yeah.
Because I don't know Liam Neeson. I wish I did. I wish I did.
Mykonos.
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 You want to start us off? You want me to start us off? I could do either. You let me know, baby girl.
You go, baby.
All right.
Come on, you got them glasses on.
All righty.
Are you ready to rumble?
Are you ready to go? Welcome back to the And Also podcast with your hosts, Shada Fasari, Madeline Guiney, and Summery Dean. So grab a drink and get cozy. You have now entered the group chat. Ancient advanced civilization theory. Atlantis was real. The pyramids were energy machines. Elite hidden control the world. Secret societies. The Library of Alexandria. Antarctica is hiding something. The moon landing was fake. Simulation theory. Tartaria. There are so many conspiracy theories out there.
Did you see what happened on, what was it, May 8th?
Are we talking disclosure?
Oh, yeah, the disclosure.
Are we talking war.gov/UFO?
What is it? It's like, I have it in here, guys. It's something. What is it? What is the thing?
It seems like
war.gov/UFO.
Wow, it's exactly what she just said.
Exactly
that
what you
is
said.
so crazy.
Now,
why do you have that
memorized?
I
go on once a day.
One of the quotes verbatim from the site states, pilots reported an object the size of a quarter at arm's length descended from 80,000 feet to sea level in less than 1 second. 80,000 feet in 1 second.
Can I clarify something?
Sure.
This is the size of a quarter?
A size of a quarter.
See it?
So, okay.
I think it was caught on, it was.
So they're minis. We have nothing to worry about with aliens.
It was a pilot, so it was like on the radar. So it was caught by the radar.
So the aliens are not quarter sized.
Well, maybe one of their
operations
is.
Guys, unfortunately with conspiracy theories, I'm just very easily convinced of certain things.
So am I.
So with like a persuasive person could literally convince me of almost anything.
Someone did that recently with me with the moon landing.
What about it?
I don't know if it's real.
Shada, it is.
Me neither.
It is.
Look at okay, hold on.
I actually follow a lady on TikTok that specifically just disputes all of these crazy theories.
Who's she paid by? Who's she bought by?
Moon. Big Moon.
Have you guys seen the buggy and the size of the ship? How'd they fit that thing in that little tiny ship? And also, who was filming his first steps? Because those were his first steps.
The ship. I don't know.
And when it flew away, who took the fucking footage? Like, how'd they get the footage from the thing? And also, my Wi-Fi barely works. How were we live streaming from the moon?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
How were we live streaming from the moon?
We used to be able to make calls on planes. They're just limiting our access to technology, Shada. But just because we can't do it now, it's because they don't want us to do it now. Okay, my uncle's a pilot. He told me that. He said you should all have internet on the plane. It's just a control thing.
I turn my phone on the plane way before we land, like 20 minutes early.
I never put it on airplane mode because my uncle told me it's fake. He said you don't have to do that.
I don't do it either.
Okay, the thing with the moon landing is if we did try to fake it, they would try to use the best technology that they had at the time, which they were doing, right? And then as technology advances, now we're like, brother, this is the worst set I've ever seen in my entire life. Like,
How long?
Do you not believe that we went to the moon?
I have questions.
Oh my God.
Well,
this is so scary.
All right, tell us why. Convince us why it's true.
I don't know the facts, but I know it happened, guys. I've watched a lot of TikToks about it. I can't reference them off the top of my head, but I know it happened.
Dugan?
To your question.
Yeah.
Can you please tell me what year we got Wi-Fi and what year we had the moon landing? I don't remember what year was the moon landing. 1969. What year did we get Wi-Fi?
We don't need Wi-Fi.
I just want to know how you live stream from the moon.
They have transponders, and they've been having them.
Is that a word?
Guys,
Transponder?
Yeah, that's a word.
Guys, I'm not saying I know anything at all. I'm just saying I'm suspicious. Someone sat me down and said a lot of things the other day about the moon, and now I'm confused.
Who was it?
It was a stranger, but he was very convincing. I also have a lot of friends who don't believe in the moon landing. And I got to tell you, up until 2025, I did believe in the moon landing. And I still kind of believe in it, but I'm just a little confused.
They're getting you.
Well, okay, guys, why don't we go back to the UFOs? Because that's a big question in America right now. Suddenly, we have declassification. There's been all this stuff since, the early 1900s. Actually, it goes way back, way earlier than that. We have hieroglyphics that show these flying images, again, like pictures, inside cave walls like 5,000 years ago.
Yes.
And so there is this kind of weird situation of why, my question with the declassification is why now? Why?
They're distracting us from something else.
From something.
Tk you, Corey.
Well, they admitted to aliens when COVID happened. That's when everyone was becoming billionaires. So maybe they wanted to, maybe they're distracting us from something else too.
But it's crazy because these documents that they released basically said, we can't confirm them and we can't deny them. Everything we're showing you is stuff we can't confirm and we don't know what they are.
But in this thing, so there's a Pentagon whistleblower who testified to Congress about non-human biologics. We have a Navy commander who tracked something that defied physics. We have the Wall Street Journal saying the entire UFO myth was a Pentagon disinformation campaign. And then we're going to ask whether we really went to the moon.
And we did. Thank you, guys. Case closed. Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
I mean, the Pentagon, well,
I think things are being released to distract us from other things. And I think because so many people are passionate about aliens, but they also need to release information about aliens slowly so that way we can all easily digest the information as it comes out. Because if they just came out and said, oh yeah, here's all the information we have, aliens are real, and they didn't say anything about it, people would be up in arms.
They basically did in 2020. They said aliens are real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The FBI, Corey, they did.
Who? Cite your sources.
The government came out in like 2020 and they're like, by the way, guys, aliens are real. And then they just fucking went away. And I
do remember this. There were hearings about, basically they brought it to hearings is essentially what it was. Like they had
this might be a Mandela Effect thing. Dugan, please Google this. In 2020 or 2019, and that's the other thing we have to talk about. Because can I even trust my brain? Because when did the government admit that they were aliens? Was it 2020?
Because if they did, this whole thing contradict.
Yes, thank you. It was 2020.
But this whole
not
thing,
Mandela Effect.
This whole thing that they've released has kind of contradicted that because they're like, we can't say they're not real, but we also can't confirm that they are real. Or I guess they're saying they can't confirm what they're releasing shows documentation of it.
Why don't we start here, you guys?
Yeah. Let's circle.
Do you believe that life is outside of Earth?
Obviously.
Do you think there's other intelligent life elsewhere?
Obviously.
Intelligent?
Yes. I actually, if you don't believe that, I think you are stupid.
Correct.
And self-centered and small-minded.
Correct.
Because how there's infinite nothingness. There's like infinite everything and nothing all around us. And you think we're the only Joe Schmoes on in the whole universe? Come on.
Okay, question though, but the conditions that are on Earth are unique.
To this galaxy.
Yeah, to this galaxy, but like
so far that we've found.
Yeah, exactly. But like also
that they've told us we've found.
Yeah, that they've told us.
Correct, but we also like don't necessarily have, I will say this, we do have some evidence of some weird looking rocks that have flown by our galaxy that are like shaped weird or fly in unique patterns, or like, I don't know if you call it flying in space, but take unique patterns in space
orbiting.
That kind of go against like actual gravitational pulls of what actually is supposed to happen. And they also recently, in this disclosure, they discovered weird light formations as well, was one of the things that they released. Basically, from a telescope, they were able to pinpoint basically like 3 light situations coming from outer space, which to me is actually the most compelling part of UFOs. I do think that there's probably something else out there, but we don't have great evidence for it.
Well, yeah, because we're probably not advanced enough to figure it the fuck out.
Correct. But then I guess like intelligent life might just be relative then. Because are we like the fucking dummies of the universe? Are we
Probably.
really smart?
Or we're just really young.
Or we're really young, but also we don't know. And then not even to get into like
And what about
just
the whistleblower with the biologics?
time and space, then we have to go into like multidimensional stuff, because that's a whole nother part of this, which is like, are aliens in our dimension? Are they able to cross through other dimensions? Is that why they can move through?
And then we have to talk about time.
And I would love to talk about time. Have you guys ever seen the movie Interstellar?
I haven't.
We actually had a whole fight, Summer, about whether we saw that movie together or not. Okay. And I, in my Mandela Effect mind, we saw that movie together in college, and you dispute that very heavily.
That's the other thing we have to talk about is the Mandela Effect.
But that movie is crazy.
The movie is crazy. And there is a part in it where, spoiler alert, McConaughey is traversing through multiple dimensions.
I think I've actually seen the scene, I think.
You've never
where
seen
he's
the
like
movie,
looking at, it's like TVs, and he's like looking at his daughter growing up or something.
Shada, you have never seen Interstellar?
No.
That's something that needs to be addressed immediately.
Yeah. Okay, but I agree.
I'm really passionate.
Maybe we have an and also Interstellar evening.
Okay.
And get super hot.
Okay, so we do believe, we have established that we believe that there is other intelligent life out there. Why don't we get into like cause though? Like why would they be coming to us? Are they observers? Do they want to interject? Do they want to harm? Like where do you guys fall on that?
Okay, so my boyfriend Nick, during 2020, told me, this is before we knew each other, went really deep into like aliens. That was like a thing. He was like planning on going to like a meetup at one point.
Okay, so then does he know about the Navy Tic Tac?
Oh, he knows about everything. No,
Have you heard about the Navy Tic Tac?
No,
Has he talked to you about this?
I told him I don't want to know a lot.
Okay, so November 14th, 2004, a Navy commander named David Fravor, flying an F-18 off the USS Nimitz, standard training exercise. They get a call from the ship. There's an object that has been hovering over the ocean for 2 weeks. They go to look. Fravor sees something. He says it looks like a Tic Tac, about the size of his fighter jet, white, no wings, no exhaust, just hovering, a literal Tic Tac. He flies toward it. The thing notices him. It mirrors his movements. And then, and this is the part, that's when it drops from 80,000 feet to sea level in under 1 second. There is video. The video is called, for those who want to look at it, FLIR-1. The Pentagon released it officially in 2020. Fravor testified about it under oath to Congress in July 2023. He is a Navy commander. He did not get any money from this. He has nothing to gain.
The other interesting thing about the things that they find
fuck me, guys,
is that they don't have heat signatures. So however these things are moving, it's like when you fly a jet, you see the heat. You can see like on the what's the kind of
so whatever their energy source is foreign.
And
it's
whatever kind of graph that we use to like map it, like you can see like a heat signature. These things don't have that. So there is technology out there that we just
either we don't know about or they're not telling us about.
Correct.
Okay, go. Thank you, guys. I'd like to say what I was going to say before.
Yes.
But so Nick was very into all of this stuff in 2020. And I saw a video recently of a guy talking. He was like, oh, this guy is like at the tippity top of alien conspiracy theory conversations. And he was in an interview talking about how aliens or extraterrestrial beings have been already communicating with our government. And they are they look at us like we're children because they're so like ancestral. They're just so much older than us in the sense that like they look at us as like a budding planet, and they're waiting until we're ready for them
to accept.
Exactly. And so he said this video was like from months ago, and he said the government is slowly going to start exposing us to stuff. And this guy also said Trump would not be president when it all came out in 2027. So he predicted that Trump's going to die.
This is pertinent.
Yeah.
If that happens, then we'll be circling back to this.
Yeah. So I just want to say breaking news. According to this guy.
This is pertinent because the same day that Fravor guy testified, the Grush testimony, same hearing, there is another guy, David Grush, former Air Force intelligence officer. He testifies under oath that the United States has been operating, quote, a multi-decade reverse engineering program of recovered alien craft. And then he says out loud on television that the U.S. government is in possession of, quote, non-human biologics. He claims he's spoken to 40 named intelligence officials who corroborate this, which means bodies. It means bodies. He's saying under oath to Congress that the U.S. government has alien bodies.
Physical bodies?
Bodies. Biologics.
Now, do you guys believe that aliens are like essentially us in the future? Like,
No.
They're a more advanced.
And you know,
think
baby,
they're completely
if you're
separate?
humanoid, I will date you. I'm ready. Take me away from this planet.
I was asking my chat earlier about like questions for this episode, and it was like, ask them who's the most likely to possibly flirt with an alien. And we all voted unanimously Shada.
Shada would.
Not only that, she informed me of that today. Either it was yesterday or the day before, I told my mom in a group chat I would date an alien.
Yeah.
Listen, as long as they're 6'5", Shada doesn't care.
Not 6'5", but over 6 feet.
And over 200 pounds.
Yeah.
In a fit way.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
She goes, if they have the body.
Yeah. She's not being
If
unreasonable.
they have the body and they're kind and they're smart, baby, get at me.
Oh, they're going to be smart.
Well, they're going to be smart.
They're going to know your brain.
Yeah, that's okay. Know my brain. Take care of me.
Oh my God, then they can know things without
know what I want before I want them? Please.
Okay, but what if
read my mind?
What if they can't have sexual relations?
What if they do
it
mentally, though? They don't even have to touch you. They're just like...
Oh my God, imagine.
And you're like,
how do they procreate?
Summer.
Who knows? Maybe they just go like this. Boop, you're pregnant.
Hold on,
and then you're...
I need to tell you.
You could be out. They're whining and dining you, and they're just like, hey, baby. And suddenly you're like, let's get out of here.
I have so many questions about what it is you're imagining when you do that movement.
Yes.
Okay, well, speaking of aliens, I just watched Project Hail Mary with Ryan Gosling. It was very, very good. I highly recommend it.
Thank you.
It was basically about how there's some infection from the sun that's killing Earth, and there's one star. All the stars in the galaxy have been infected, including the sun. So in like a year or two, everyone on Earth will be dead because of how it's affecting the Earth.
Spoiler alert if you want to watch this movie.
Yeah. Ryan Gosling's being sent into outer space to figure out why this one star isn't infected. And he meets an alien out there that's also because their planet is dying as well, because all the stars around them are dying.
Are they able to communicate?
They come up with a beautiful system. It's really
A beautiful system?
a beautiful system. Honestly, Nick and I were both crying at the end of the movie. It was beautiful.
Aww.
But
Nick cries at movies.
Nick cries, yeah. He's when we first started dating, I asked him what, and I think you guys should start ask Vegas Man, when was the last time he cried?
When was the last time he cried?
I asked already.
When was it?
It was recent.
Well, what was it?
Over what?
A card that he received from a friend.
Oh, that's good. Because Nick's was...
He's a sensitive boy.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, great question.
Hell no.
What was the question?
And was
When
it a
was the
girl?
last time they cried?
Oh.
Was it a girl? Nick's he said he'd watched an American Idol audition and like the guy was really close to his dad. He goes, it just hit home. Yeah. I go, okay. Well, this is like a month into dating. I go,
American.
I kind of like it.
And that's why you're into
I've cried a lot at American Idol auditions.
Oh, they tugged at your heartstrings. Anyways, back to
my,
the aliens.
My father died and he was a war veteran.
And all he wanted was for me to become a singer.
Become a singer.
But here I am fucking aliens and I don't know how I ended up here.
Yeah. Anyways, the alien in this movie was like a rock, and I was like, how would they reproduce? So that's what I'm thinking about.
The alien was a rock?
It was like a rock kind of structure.
Actually, I think I've seen the trailer for this.
It's so good.
Okay, I'll watch it. You got me.
I feel like it'd be really hard to procreate with a rock.
Correct.
But now here's the plot twist, right? Because the Wall Street Journal did a year-long investigation that came out last year.
Okay.
They concluded that elements of the Pentagon deliberately planted UFO myths for decades to hide their stealth aircraft programs.
So they're giving us false information to distract us from real information.
Exactly.
Because have you guys ever seen the show Unsolved Mysteries? Yes.
Now, we're not supposed to say this, but we got in trouble recently.
Shady,
are we going to tell people
your
this?
dad said not to talk about this.
I think we just talked about it.
He's not going to
Guys,
listen.
no one tell anyone. If
Yeah,
you're
guys,
listening, no one tell anyone.
This is between us.
This
if
is
the
between
government's
us.
listening, stop.
We got in trouble with the military for
Shada and I
posting our boat video while we were on base for a retirement ceremony, and we were told we can't post anything else. Now,
It was a cute little video.
it was a cute little video.
We were strutting around. My parents thought we were in togas. That's
I actually thought the same thing.
my parents
I
go,
was like, what are they wearing?
Are you guys at a
But
toga party?
counterintelligence literally went through our video and they were like, no more. And they like called in. I'm not going to say who they called in, but my family knows a lot of people and people were called in and they were like, you tell those girls. No more posting.
So, and also is under surveillance.
You haven't made it yet until the Pentagon knows about it.
But anyways, we did get in trouble. So they're very secretive about their stuff. And that was like, it had a lot of views, but it didn't like blow up.
No. People were
And
lurking.
also, we weren't even really showing anything.
We didn't show anything.
I mean, I do have more videos.
Anyways,
but
guys, keep that a secret. Don't tell anybody.
don't tell anybody. Anyway, back to
Aliens.
We're 100% going to get in trouble with my dad.
conspiracy.
Oh, he's gonna be so upset. I
He's gonna
asked
be
him,
so
and he
mad.
said, "Don't talk about
He said,
it."
don't talk about it.
Okay, guys. So aliens, real or fake?
Sorry, Dad.
I think they're real.
Shada, real or
I
fake?
think they're real. I don't know which ones are real. This is the thing. And this is, we also need to talk about the Mandela Effect or
We're gonna go
Mandela.
through
How do you say it? I don't know how to
It's
say
a
it.
mandala.
Mandela.
Bitch, I don't know how to pronounce it. So you shut up. You shut your
know who
stupid
Mandela
ginger
was?
face up.
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, but is that what it's based
That's what
off
it's
of?
about. And I'll tell you more once you're done finishing up this thought. We'll go into it.
No, that was it.
Okay.
My thought was that my friend's a bully and I don't like her.
Thank you so much. Now I'll take it from here. Nelson Mandela was I want to say he was like a African,
Stop.
an African civil rights activist. No? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What lies did I tell people?
You didn't, but you can't say it. You should know about this person. This is like a very, very, very.
Guys, I think that Nelson Mandela did some good things. And the point of the story has nothing to do with that. He gets thrown in jail, okay? And the Mandela effect is that people thought that he had died in jail because he was being held there for a very long time because of the work that he was doing, the very prominent work that he was doing that I know a lot about. So people think that he dies in prison. Well, he didn't die in prison.
Okay, so this is where it originates.
So this
the
is
Mandela
where it comes from, because he didn't die in prison. I think he's now deceased. But there's this whole group of people that were like, oh my God, no, I remember celebrating his not celebrating, but mourning at his funeral when he died in prison and all this stuff. And so the Mandela effect is basically a large population of people that remember an event slightly different than a whole nother group of people.
Or how it's presented today.
Correct. So there's other examples, like the Fruit of the Loom is a really great example of this.
The cornucopia.
Some people remember the Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia, and all the fruits are coming out.
And it did.
And it did.
And I
or Bernstein Bears. Apparently that's how it's spelled, with an A, and everyone collectively remembers it as Bernstein Bears. Am I right? It was Bernstein.
I think a larger discussion surrounding this, and I don't mean to get too woo-woo, is at some point we did, as a universe, as a planet, hop into a different timeline. Where all of these things did happen, but we're no longer in that timeline.
Also, guys, Monopoly Man, the little Monopoly Man, he apparently doesn't have a monocle.
My mom was very disturbed by that.
He has a monocle. Apparently not.
Yeah.
Madeline, I love that you brought up that, because I do think that there is a whole situation of like, did we jump timelines? I mean, a lot of people think that 2020 we jumped timelines, because
I think it was sooner than that.
you do. When would you say?
Yeah, because Luke, I am your father. It's the line's not Luke, I am your father.
But what if you can jump time? Like, there's
It's
not
yes,
one
I am your father.
specific
Yeah, but that's what-
timeline. I'm
okay.
saying like
Correct, but maybe we all remember it like that.
The people behind the cameras, I wish you guys could see what's going on. They're having a breakdown.
Yes, we do have two guests in our studio today. I would love for you to introduce yourselves.
That's not how you spell
And
it.
don't be
That's
weird.
not how it was.
Hello, my name is Taylor. Madeline and I used to be mortgage bros together before she became a podcast queen.
My lender lady.
My name is Michelle. Madeline and I shared a bed at Taylor's bachelorette.
And it was the best weekend of my life, Michelle, and I'll never forget it.
We have those two fun friends today, and then we of course have Jugan and Corey, and the faces that are being made are ones of disagreement, shock.
And
Okay, guys, can I tell you something? Okay. I believe that as a society, this goes back to the jumping timelines. I think that every time that we jump into a slightly different timeline, it is because the world as a collective has shifted energies in a certain way. Now, let me explain what I mean by this.
She's getting woo-woo.
When
I love it.
there are wars or times of panic or whatever, whenever the world incites people to enter a energetic state, and then we have basically entire populations entering energetic states, it's a way to control people and basically allow people to be manipulated and essentially shift the way that the direction of like the world is going. When they do this a lot is when, in my opinion, in my conspiratorial brain, is during recessions, worldwide recessions. Recession. So when people are stressed about work, think about it. Your energy shifts when you're stressed about money. Now, okay, in one household, yeah, that's a problem. The guy goes around like, hating his life and
annihilating his family.
But potentially, okay, we won't go there, not just yet. But think about that times an entire population of people. Well, now those people are very, very, very easily controlled because when you're in a panic, you're not thinking straight. You're not regulating.
Think about COVID.
If everything is energy and suddenly we're being kicked into this energetic state that everybody across the board is feeling in war times, in sickness, in recessions, all these things, your literal physical energy is being shifted into a different timeline. And I think it becomes very, very easy to slightly click it somewhere else. Which brings us to another conspiracy theory, which is that there is a small group of people that control the world.
Yes, and they do.
And maybe they always have.
Who?
Like, you think about it. Whenever they release the list of like the richest people in the world, right? Oh, so-and-so has billions of dollars. You think that those are really the people that are controlling the world? You think that the people that are controlling the world want their name out there? No. They're flying under the radar.
That's all new money on that list.
That's new money. That's that new money. And they're being used as scapegoats, in my opinion. Yeah, they're pawns.
Front runners.
So anyway, anybody have any thoughts about anything I just said?
You just convinced me. I was already on that train, but correct. You did. I'm there now, fully.
What else? Jada, what are you thinking about?
I don't know. A lot of different stuff. I definitely believe that there's a lot that there is, of course. There's a comedian who, there's a famous line he has, and he's like, you mean to tell me you believe that everything the government is saying and doing is true? He's like, I have one child that I'm in control of, one, and I lie to that motherfucker all the time. There is so much shit we don't know. There are so many truths we don't know. I believe there are assassinations happening all the time. I believe there's a lot of shit we're never going to know. We don't know the truth behind. Even this is such a microcosm of an example, but like we talked about a couple episodes ago, how people saw a video of us doing something and there was a Reddit that blew up about it, and they had all these ideas and theories and understandings of what was going on, and it was so far-fetched and otherworldly from reality and the truth that I'm like, all you need is it's one game of telephone, and nobody knows anything, and no one will ever know anything, because there are so many other voices and so many other spindles, wheels, whatever, turning, that like you just send a little whisper out in the world, and you got a little mirror going over here, and then you got a whole fucking party happening over here that no one ever sees or understands or knows about.
Agreed.
Is it getting harder to do because of how much the communication in the world has become such a, like, yes, it's getting harder.
Have you ever heard this?
So maybe that's why we release the alien stuff.
Maybe you're right.
To keep you distracted.
Well, have you ever heard of this thought, which is that if you control the narrative, you control the truth. If you control the history books, you control the future. Like, everything that we know is just because somebody has told us so.
Yes, like God had a wife.
What God?
God had a wife. God's wife was in the Bible.
Wait, did you see? I think I sent you a video about the word virgin. I hope you watched it.
Dugan, Google this. Did God have a wife? And was she mentioned in the Bible?
I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about how the Bible was written, unfortunately, by men. And they are. When have you ever gotten a good story from a man?
History is what people make of it, and things are removed. Things are removed and things are changed all the fucking time.
We see it happening now.
History is in the eye of the beholder.
Like, there was a civilization in the United States, like in the middle of the country, that was like ginormous and huge and like bigger than the Aztecs. Like, there's so much shit we don't learn about and we don't know about, and it's all.
Well, this brings us to our next conspiracy.
Very suspicious.
Highly advanced ancient civilizations. No, we're done with this one. We don't need to go on God.
I just want it so I can Google some things. Just keep going.
Okay. Which brings us to our next thing, which is...
I just want to say this before that archaeological evidence suggests that in early Israelite popular religion, Asherah was widely viewed as the consort or wife of Yahweh, which is God. The world, you gotta look up your own shit, because I tell you what, man will fuck you.
When I was crazy is in high school, I went to all girls Catholic high school. I had a religion teacher that was like, you're not allowed to say Yahweh. Like he was,
Why?
I don't know. I don't remember what his.
Probably because he had an issue with the Jewish people, which is also sick.
Oh, I don't know. I don't mean to throw this man under the bus.
We don't know.
Okay, good.
We don't know his intent.
But he said, we're not supposed to say that word. And so now every time I see it, I'm like, ugh.
It like looks like it.
But I do say it, Yahweh. And I said it in high school.
I'm Googling that, by the way. You keep talking.
Because I was a
Googling
bully.
that.
And I would bully my teachers.
So
Anywho.
I do think that this brings us to our next conspiracy theory, which is highly advanced ancient civilizations. Now, there's a lot of evidence that the Great Pyramids were not what we thought they were. I think for a long time we thought they were, what are they called? Tombs?
Burial tombs, yeah.
Tombs for the pharaohs?
The pharaohs.
Something or other. Will it add to what we're talking about, or will it bring us back?
Well,
Do you just want to prove a point? Do you want to be right, or do you want to continue?
I'm actually wrong.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm wrong.
Wow, please.
You for saying that, actually, you bitch. Anyways, I'm wrong, and I'd like to admit that I'm wrong, and I'd like to clear this man's name.
Look in the camera.
Anywho,
Look in the camera.
Anywho,
and admit you're wrong.
sunglasses. The reason why I'm saying it is to clear this man's name, which is that because you're supposed to have such deference to God that his real name, Yahweh, should not be spoken.
It's almost like sacred.
If you are that devout.
And he was.
Sorry to that man, you sweet angel pie.
his name?
Anyways,
That's great.
Glasses, take it back.
No, that was great.
I'm gonna
Yeah, get
text
back
my high
behind the
school
wheel,
reminder for his name.
Felicia.
I'm happy. Okay, so they say that there were some technology. What?
No, that wasn't about you. That wasn't about you. Don't worry. I think his name was like Dr. Arenallo or something. Mister, I'm so sorry.
We're going to take a brief pause to beef it out real quick. I'm fighting.
Okay, just side note, when we do talk about the ancient aliens, all I can think about is I feel like for a period, they had that show like Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
And that guy, there's like the meme of him where his hair is always like,
Yeah.
and he's like, no, they're real. They built the pyramids.
Me.
Like I genuinely believe it.
This
you?
entire episode is derailed.
It's
Yes.
derailed. Like, okay, but like also
Pyramids.
like who is to say that we're the most advanced? Well, I do think we're advanced in a different way. I actually have this theory that the Industrial Revolution was the first time, and I think the Industrial Revolution set us, you want to talk about jumping timelines, that set us off in a direction that I think completely got away from us, because I think it was the first time that we were truly working against nature. In all of these other societies, you have, you know, what we're learning now is that there was a lot of frequency, sound, energy. There was a lot of working with water. There was a lot of working with air. There was a lot of working with natural elements.
And respecting natural elements.
Respecting them. You worked with them. And you can see that in the way that things were created, the way cities were
like
designed. Then you get into the Industrial Revolution. And it's the first time that we're like burning shit and using stuff and kind of going against nature, destroying it, chopping down trees, all this stuff. Like, don't even get me started on the trees, because I can go on and on about the trees.
She suggested a whole episode about trees earlier.
I actually believe there's a whole thing about trees.
Thank you, Shada. Thank you, Shada.
I actually will. Not that we're back on the same page together, but on that we can be forward.
We are, baby. We're not fighting. I love you. I love you. Okay, so I think that there's like this whole situation with the Industrial Revolution and how it kind of fucked us up. And honestly, if you really want to look at our most recent timeline, things have only exponentially, time has sped up because of the Industrial Revolution. And I truly believe that was like the pivot.
There is a thing where like time is moving faster.
Time has absolutely sped up. Like we glance down and 20 years have passed. Like it used to not be that way. You used to not be able to call and text and communicate and blah, blah, all these things. Like things are too instantaneous.
Everything's instant gratification.
It was a clip that I saw from Joe Rogan. I wish I could find it or remember what it was, but it was literally that like the measurement of time has gone. It's faster.
No. I mean, it is perception. Like time technically is kind of like this made up thing, but the way it's perceived in our society now, absolutely has sped up. I mean, we used to lay in fields and read books and really go on picnics and frolic, and you know, you didn't have to respond to your boss. You just baked bread and walked down and
I brought a female. I don't know who I mentioned this to the other day.
Sorry.
But even just like in the way that we operate as like employees in like corporate America, as my lender bro over there, I think about how long it took to like probably buy a house back in the day. People had to bring like their documents in by hand. It had to be like all reviewed by hand. Just how quickly things move today. Like everything like I think that affects our perception, but like actually things move so much faster because we're in constant connection and communication. Yes.
I might be having a drunk thought.
Say it.
But like, you know how like inertia, like things in motion tend to stay in motion. If everything's moving, if we're all moving faster and doing things faster, does time then speed up due to a response to the way that we are moving?
Yes.
Guys, I am not high, just to be clear.
Love it. Keep going though.
Yeah.
But that was just the thought that I had.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay. And then kind of brings us even back to the UFO stuff. But then now we have like AI. And we're all integrating that into our lives. And what it's doing is taking away like the effort of certain literal like life tasks. And there's so much good that can come from it. I mean, people are finding cures to illnesses that they never did before, things that were missed. But it's also, I think sometimes what is the goal when we're just trying to consistently make things more convenient for us? More convenient, more convenient, more convenient. You don't have to go to the grocery store anymore. Well, back in the day, you used to have to farm. Back in the day, like it's like everything is more and more convenient. And at some point, are we just lumps? I mean, are we WALL-E?
What is that? Yeah, is it WALL-E?
It's
the one
WALL-E.
where you're flying around
And you're watching
on
a
your little
screen
fat chair.
and you've lost your tendons. You can't even walk anymore and you're fat. And all you care about is what's being fed to you in front of you. And what they're doing is they're telling you what to think. Even AI, it's like it's telling you what to think.
It just is.
I get into fights. If you're not getting into fights with your AI, you're a sheep.
Yeah, I yell at Gia
I get into my fights with AI all the time. I say, I know what you're trying to do and I don't believe you. By the way,
I tell her
You're a
I'm
liar.
switching to Claude weekly. I go,
You're threatening your
yes.
AI?
I go, you're not doing a good job. Do you want me to switch to Claude? I pay for you. Yes, I can.
Yeah,
pay.
I say that you're. I say I know who owns you and I don't trust a thing you say. By the way.
Well, it's programmed by somebody.
Yeah. It's programmed by programmed by a human mind that has belief systems that they want you to partake in. And everyone just fucking remember that everything you are told is told to you by somebody who has an opinion and they want you to agree with them.
Yeah.
Don't be fucking stupid.
So Ancient Aliens, I do believe that there was some sort of collaboration on things like the pyramids, Stonehenge, whatever it's called. Where is that? Ireland? Are you guys going to see it if I come?
I would love to. I think that would be a fun thing.
I'll see it with or without you. Hopefully you make it.
Anywho, all of those things, it's like impossible to be done by human hands at the time. So it's like there has to be something else.
Something.
Well, also from our current perspective of it, like maybe it's something so simple. Can I tell you guys a fun fact?
Wait, can you expand on that? I'm actually confused by what you said.
Okay. So like what we were talking about, like technology, like from what we know how things work, how technology works
Today.
Correct. But like maybe there is lost information, maybe because of the Library of Alexandria burned down with some very pertinent human knowledge, another conspiracy on the list. But what if there was a very simple way to do it and that was so common sense to them? Like that's just the way their technology worked. But something happened, a flood, a fire, whatever. That knowledge gets washed out and then we start developing technology in a different direction.
And we no longer work with nature.
Correct. So then we're like, that doesn't even make sense to us. Fun fact. I love this fact. Somebody can verify. I actually don't know if this is true, but I'm going to say it anyway. So allegedly it was when like back in the day, it was salt, pepper, and there was a third shaken something that was standard in almost like all kitchens. Like it was a third thing.
Dugan, can you look this up? Or
But
Corey,
it was
are you on this?
so mundane and so minute that knowledge didn't get passed down. It would be like something that's so common sense to us that like, I don't know, like a toothpaste has a top to the tube or something like that. You wouldn't even write it down because it's so obvious. But over time, it was lost. And now we're like, what was this third thing that was commonly used
And
in
everyone's trying to remember.
whatever.
Where'd you hear it?
Yeah, who told you that?
Corey said sugar.
But like, it was like, okay, so could you imagine just like salt, pepper, and sugar constant? Like, but I feel like that's like not you always just see salt and pepper. It comes in twos, 1, 2, salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Maybe we've just evolved to be more of a savory society than a sweet society.
Maybe. Or it was just like so common. I don't know. I just think that there's these things that get lost that may seem so common sense to us. And then suddenly it's not.
It's gone.
Or maybe we jumped a timeline.
Or maybe we jumped a timeline where we said, fuck sugar. Let's just put it in our...
Yeah, big savory came out and said, fuck sugar.
Big salt.
Yeah, big
Big
salt
salt came
said,
out.
no more sugar on the table, fat ass. That's
Yep.
what they said.
Well, one of the coolest things I think about conspiracies is when they're proven right. Like
what?
For a long time, people said that, like we've talked about it before, like the food pyramid was paid for by somebody else. Like this stuff can't be real. This stuff,
And it was.
And like Kellogg's, like let's give these people cereal because it's so good. And then you come to find out years later, like no, that shit wasn't good for you. Like,
Now.
Guys, I think at this point we play a game.
Okay, let's play a game.
Oh.
What? Did you have something else?
This is perfect.
Yep, this
Great
is
timing,
perfect.
Shada.
So the way this game works for people who are only listening or watching, whatever, so we all have something on our forehead with a sticky note written out that our friends have decided would be the thing that the conspiracy theory that we would be most likely to actually believe. We have to ask each other questions to figure out what is written on our foreheads. The goal is to figure it out as quickly as possible.
Okay.
And our
Okay.
lovely studio guests have already described what's written on everyone's forehead.
Yes, they whispered. Did you whisper who it was and stuff? Okay, good.
Okay, I'll start.
Oh, you didn't? Fuck. Yeah, everyone close their ears and you guys say, Shada says this, Madeline says this, Summer says that.
Madeline's is time travel is real. Summer's is birds aren't real. They're just government listening devices. Shada's is JFK was assassinated by our government.
Guys, does my conspiracy have to do with a person?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
Shana?
Does my conspiracy
My conspiracy.
does my conspiracy have to do with otherworldly topics?
No.
No.
Okay.
Does my conspiracy have to do with a celebrity?
No.
Guys, what?
Does my conspiracy have to do with energy?
No.
Does my conspiracy specifically deal with America?
Yes.
Yes. Does mine involve the government?
No.
Not a celebrity or the government? What other kind is there?
Does my conspiracy involve the Earth?
No.
I guess it's within.
I would say within our Earth, yes,
Okay.
but not about the Earth.
Okay.
Yep. Is my conspiracy theory specifically about the American government?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I already ask if mine involves the government?
Yes.
No,
And
did
the
I?
answer is
Did,
no.
yeah.
Oh. So it's not about does it involve outer space?
It involves space.
Okay.
Does my conspiracy have to do with a specific group of people?
No. No, it doesn't.
Does my conspiracy theory have to do with, well, of course it would deal with trusting the government. Does my conspiracy theory deal with life and death?
Yes.
Does my conspiracy theory deal with other planets?
I guess.
I would say
You
no.
can't give me an I guess. Because
I don't think so. I don't
you guys are not giving me clear answers.
No.
But it's all encompassing.
I think that's going to confuse her.
Okay.
I would say no.
All right, go on.
Does my conspiracy theory have to do with something from the past?
Now.
Fucking hell, what the hell am I?
Does my conspiracy theory have to do with a president?
Yes.
Oh, what a bitch.
Too easy.
So you guys think I would believe this?
Yeah.
Yes.
I do.
That was not my question. Trick question.
All right, second question. Go ahead.
Does this have to do with extraterrestrial beings?
See, this is where I would say maybe kinda.
Maybe kind of, but it's just all encompassing. Like it's,
You can't just keep saying all-encompassing because that's everything.
but it is exactly.
That's what I'm gonna keep saying for you, bitch.
What was your exact question?
Does this have to do with extraterrestrial beings?
I would
Corey
say no.
says no.
I would say
Not
no.
really. The theory isn't based in anything having to do with aliens or the theory.
You asked a bad question.
Ask a better question. That's exactly right.
Okay,
I hate everyone.
I'm going to clarify what I already know. So it takes place on this earth.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with a person.
No.
No.
And it's not in the past thing.
No.
Okay. Is it a current issue?
It's a current
Thing?
theory.
A current theory.
Yes.
Okay.
She had heard hers.
What?
She's a cheater.
Go ahead.
Do I believe that in something regarding the JFK assassination?
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you she cheated.
How?
She was like this.
No, this one's good. This one's good. What do you got?
She just keeps going all encompassing. I wish I would respond for all of her questions like that. It is all encompassing. I don't even know what questions to ask. You guys aren't being clear. Does it have to do with a person on Earth?
Maybe.
Guys, I'm dead serious. You guys are so bad at this game. You're both giving me different answers.
You're asking the wrong question.
Okay, but you're also giving different answers. You said maybe, and she said no.
No, I said maybe.
But vice versa. Get on the same page.
Right,
What is
because-
this conspiracy theory?
Because
It has to do with gaslighting.
it kind of like that's how we would know, though. No,
No.
No,
That
not
has nothing to do with
necessarily.
it. No.
I think that would maybe help her, though.
How?
Like that.
Because one person did it?
Yeah. Maybe one person did it.
Theoretically, if you're like going down a
If you
specific belief
believe
system,
that thing, which we think she might.
but that might just be a thing.
Okay. Well, we don't know unless somebody does it.
All right, next.
We don't have an answer for your question.
Okay.
Fuck you both. You guys have to be so bad.
Okay. Can I get a hint?
No.
No.
No. I'm getting different answers from the both of you. You're not getting a hint.
Like, let's get some speed behind that.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Do I have to do with health?
No. Fuck. The government did JFK's assassination.
Correct.
Yeah!
She's a cheater.
Okay, Madeline, let's go. Let's be
Does
quick.
mine have to do with religion?
No.
No.
Does mine have to do with religion?
No.
No, don't look! Don't look!
Close your eyes.
Close
I'm
your
putting
eyes.
it back on. Don't move. Don't do anything.
I think it's like that.
You might have to hold your hand to it.
Okay.
It's looking a little loose. Okay, mine doesn't have to do with religion. Give a question.
I just asked that, so it's your turn.
I asked the same thing, and you said no.
Oh. Does mine have to do with completing something?
You realize this is your fault because the questions you're asking are absurd. What information
You are
did I
asking
give
some
you?
like kind of vague questions, like how else are we supposed to answer? But like maybe, I don't know.
Does it have to do with animals? Did I ask that already?
No.
no, it has
animals.
nothing to do with animals.
Does mine have to do with technology?
Yes.
Woo!
Does mine have to do with technology?
Kind of, yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, does mine have to do with social media?
No.
No. Does mine have to do with like fuck. I don't know. It doesn't have to do with the person, doesn't have to do with religion, it doesn't have to do with outer
It has
space.
to do with technology.
It has to do with technology. Is it about the moon landing?
No. Does mine have to do with buildings?
No.
No.
Is mine something that relates to a conspiracy about something that happened in the 21st century or something ancient?
Both.
But
But that's a real answer. That's a very helpful answer.
It really is.
It's not.
It is both current and past, and it is technological.
And maybe the future as well. Okay, does mine have to do with, okay, so mine's technology.
Yes.
Okay, does mine have to do with spaceships?
No.
No.
Vehicles?
No, that's a follow-up question. Shut up.
Space vehicles?
Stop. Shada, don't even look at her.
Okay.
Don't even look at her. Don't look at her. Does mine have to do, okay, so what was the last question I just asked?
It is both present and past, possibly future. It is technological.
Have we ever talked about it before together?
Yes.
All right. Summer, your turn.
Does mine have to do with flying cars?
No.
It is airborne.
Wait, I think I might know.
Shada, that was such a clue.
No.
It's airborne?
Because she asked if it was a
Flying car, and it's not a flying car. It's a yes or no answer.
No,
you both are cheaters. You're both cheaters.
First of all,
you're both cheaters.
Madeline, I
Yeah.
didn't have to say that it was both a future and a past. Your question I could have said no to, by the way, and I gave you more than you fucking deserved.
Keep going.
So don't you get fucking nasty when I gave you the same thing I gave her. Thank you.
I actually prefer a non-yes and no answer. Please give me more information.
I won't be
I'm
answering
struggling.
any more
Okay,
questions
keep
ever
going.
again.
Keep going.
Does it have to do with machinery?
Maybe.
It would help. It would help in completing this thing and doing this thing. Is mine birds aren't real?
Yes.
Is it?
I knew you gave it away with the airborne
Wait, is
shit.
it real?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Birds aren't real. Birds aren't real. You guys would think I don't think birds aren't real?
Yeah.
They aren't. They're a government psyop.
And they are.
Surveillance. We're in a surveillance state.
Thank you.
Look at it because that's exactly what she did. Well, she couldn't spell device.
Birds aren't real. Government listening devices. Yeah.
Guys, I actually have no idea what this is. And it's making me feel more dumb.
Past, present, and future. What is that?
Something about the timeline.
Yeah.
There you go.
We can travel space. We can travel the timeline.
Yes!
Wow, I needed that.
Oh,
Thank you. I
so
felt really
good.
dumb.
And don't ever be mean to me again because I gave you that answer 4 fucking questions ago, you bitch.
Time travel is real.
Guys, that was fun.
That was really fun.
I
hated it.
I love to hear what we would think each other would believe.
Yeah, you lashed out.
It's what I do.
JFK was assassinated by own government.
And he was.
I know.
Guys, that was so fun. And I think what this episode really tells us is that we don't know anything for sure. So just believe whatever you want. Because
Well, some things you should believe, like the earth is round.
Correct.
Don't be a flat earther.
listen, we could be proved wrong.
Everything else is up for grabs, just not flat earthing.
Yes. I agree.
If there are any conspiracy theories that we missed, please let us know.
Yeah, guys,
what are
send
some
us
good
your
ones?
conspiracy theories. What do you believe? And also, did you guys think we were straight up crazy in this episode? Tell us. Leave a comment.
We were feisty.
Yeah, we were a little fight. We were feisty with each other. We were feisty with the camera. I think none of us. We haven't eaten in a while. We haven't eaten since breakfast. I think any of us.
We're hangry.
We've been together since 10 a.m. So
amazing, guys! Thank you so much for listening. Please tune in Please tune in next time. Please follow, subscribe, share, like, comment, do all the things that we would love for you to do, so that we can continue to bring you more fun episodes. We'll see you next time. Mwah.
Ew.
Why were you flirting with them?
That's horrible.